Yes, welcome everybody to our second debate. The topic today is social media has a generally positive impact on families. Social media has a generally positive impact on families. This team over here is going to be arguing yes, social media generally has a positive impact on families and their health and their well-being, while this team over here is going to be arguing no, generally speaking, on the whole, yeah, they don't. So, do you want to just, is that all right if they start first? Sounds good? Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so this team over here is going to have 7 minutes. Let's give them a hand, some confidence. All right, and I'll hand out. That's right. we're using social media now, YouTube, right? Okay. English. You start, I'll start. Okay.
Hi friends, today I will be presenting social media has positive emotional effects. As you know, we are in a team agree. Social media service unites family even at distance, and you can share photos, thoughts and emotion with your family's member. One of the biggest positive of social media is that it has never been easier to make friends. Social media always Social media also allow students to work with new technology. Because of this, students are becoming more familiar with computers and other electronic devices. So now my friend Sarika will continue with you. Go ahead, Miguel.
Hello, my friends. Nowadays, like current days, social media, great platforms can act as a great tools for every each one. First of all, using the social media to keep in touch with friends and family. For example, if you live in another country, that social media easy medium to communicate with our family, like you using WhatsApp, Messenger, video calling. Now, so many students right now they using social media, so they can't deny the not positive effect. Social media provide young people with a range of benefits and opportunity to empower themselves in a variety of ways. First of all, like social media to improve the academic performance of students, they improve literacy, communication and reading skill, and find the information online about the study. That is the positive effect. These are the positive effects the social media has, good for everyone, to connect to people all over the world, and easy and instant communication. Because our parents, I know that a student here, but our parents live in our home country. So we cannot go like instant and go over there and talk with them, because we have some immigration issue. So we can talk with them using the video call, see our family's face. This is the face-to-face communication, and we interact with them. And this is the easy way and instant way to communicate with them. And even you find the news, information, whatever news from the sad or happy news from them, you can connect with your friends and talk about your family's problems, in what is the problems in your country. They can say that is a problem, so you can touch with them and you can solve the problem with using the social media. This is the main positive effect in each and relationship. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now,
Are you mad?
Okay, so better understanding social media profile often act as a snapshot of a personality. They display a person like, dislike, social social circle, opinion, view and habits. This can be convenient. It can help new friends decide if they would like to enter into a relationship with a person.
okay.
Thank you.
I can move on.
It's up to you. However you want to use your 7 minutes, that's fine. Or if you more to say, that's fine. Or you can quit.
Okay, the another benefits like that one is like a partner, finding the partner in social media.
Of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
like marriage.com, you can find one out.
Match. Is marriage or
One
match?
of the positive effect of social media is marriage couples. When you engage, who spend lots of time away from each other can keep in touch with other and feel closer other despite the distance. Because when you long distance relationship, so what is the tools you can use that one, this one, and whatever your boyfriend, whatever he have, yeah, she has a like another like affair, you can find that one from the social media. That is the easy way. This is my positive. This is the second positive effect on the relationship.
Okay, is that it? That's your opening remarks? Okay, good. Alright, thank you guys. Alright, fine. Alright, so, that's the opening remarks. And again, the topic is, social media in general has a positive impact on the family specifically. I'm handing out a survey here. You might already have an opinion about that topic already, but you're writing down in your voting which team. Oh, is that the one from the first one?
Yes.
You want me to write? Yeah, I'll take it. Are you ready? Oh, no, you didn't do it. Oh, you're thinking about it still? Okay, that's fine. There you go. Which side makes the better and more compelling case, whether or not you agree with it or not? So I'm going to give you 7 minutes to head on up here. Go ahead. This whoever. All right, Vanessa, give her some confidence as she's making her way up here to the front. Okay, Vanessa. Her topic too. Yeah. Anytime when you start, I'll start.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, when you start, I'll start. Okay.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
We are the disagree team. So first of all, the technology has helped us by connecting us with people through a phone, computers, and other technological devices. This seems easy. I can get connected with my family and my friends and meet new people while using my technology. But it's not easy. There are some issues that are affecting the family and every single person as an individual. One of these issues is the privacy. This happens because kids from each family share personal information with others online without thinking of the outcomers. They only want to play and have fun. Another problem is cyber stalkers. Danger is not just for street anymore, because cyber stalkers can follow the family, especially the kids. These people can change their age and get close to the kids virtually, then contact the kids and make an appointment with them. And what is going to happen with our family? What is next? Is he going to disappear? How many cases we saw on TV about many kids are kidnapping because they are using these technology devices?
Hola, good morning, Andrea.
We have to be worried about that. Another point is depression. How this can happen when we are using technology? How this is possible? Well, let's think about a teenager. He only wants to make friends, and he is using Instagram. He posts some pictures and show this picture to his classmate. One of these classmates are going to follow him and say, yes, you are really good. I like your point of view, your ideas. But another classmate are going to use this photo and disrupt his emotion. We can make jokes about everything, but we have to think, is this joke good? Is this joke respectful? Because when we post something on internet, we cannot delete this.
Thank you.
Now my classmate is going to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, and classmates. Okay, so let's just clarify for the topic again because we already passed it for 10 minutes. So the topic was the social media has a generally positive emotional impact on families. So they were talking about that we can make the friends very easily, and then we can connect each other more easy. And the last one was the finding partner, right? So I think making friends from the social media is really, really dangerous as an information. Because okay, so just imagine if your daughter say, hey, mom, I want to go somewhere to meet him. What? Alright, so how did you know? How did you know the guy? And then if your daughter say from Instagram or Facebook, it's ridiculous in my opinion because I don't know, so I'm kind of an old fashioned, so I can't accept like that one. And the social media can make us more connect each other and make more bond each other. They said, but I don't think so because there's no secret. So every person, every family wants to keep their secret. Maybe all of you guys have a secret, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you post like accidentally or on purpose, but you don't want to let your picture or your story, you don't want to let all of them show to the others. You want to I don't want to share my some information to my for example, mother-in-law, but I have to block their names from my list, for example. So everyone wants to keep the secret, but if the social media and then it's really worldwide, so I think there's no way to keep the most secret. And then they also mentioned about the social media can increase in reading skill. Well, I don't think so. So how many people use the social media for learning?
One,
Right? Oh,
two, three,
okay.
4, 5.
And then finding partner also kind of dangerous. I believe the couple who meet through the social media, I respect that one, but I'm not gonna recommend to my friend or to my family. So because if you make some friend or make your partner from there, there's no bond. You guys have to talk face to face, and then you can make some more relationship in the real world, not the internet, not the social media. That's why I don't agree.
Yay, give a hand, everybody, yay! All right, now, okay, moving on to,
Tinder.
counter arguments now. Now we got 5 minutes to address some of the things we said. Just a reminder, yeah, social media has a generally positive effect on families. This team says.
I believe in
yes,
you, my friend.
Alright, when you start, I'll start, okay?
Okay, good morning, friends. So we have a very good point which our opposite team has presented. So I'm just gonna talk on that one. So my friend here said that if a girl brings a boy home and she met him or her, whatever, at the social media, so how the parents will know that that guy is right or wrong? I know that's very hard to judge, because even though if you are meeting not from social media, it's hard to judge people. But then again, here my friend said before that the spying business, you know, people spy on the social media all the time. So parents can spy on those people, like from using the social media websites, and then they can know their friends and everything, because nowadays people are posting everything. Even though if you are doing your personal business, you will gonna post that I'm here or I'm there. You are checking in your location, so that way you can know what people are up to. Also, it is a better way to meet other people, like meet and greet other people, because some people are not that like extrovert. They have more like introverted personality. So for them, the loneliness is not the only answer. You can go online and you can make friends. There are so many other safe websites as well. Like our teacher told us the other day, there is a community meetup place. So you can also log in online for that, and then you can meet in person. That can be a safe way to meet and greet the people who are belonging with your backgrounds. Also, the long distance relationships. As we know that so many couples and so many families are military. So either the wife is in the military, or the father, or the husband, or the father of the children or mother. So in that way you can contact them, or you can just go online on the WhatsApp or any other social media, and you can chat with them, like face to face. You can interact with them, so that way they cannot feel lonely, or the person who is in the military, they don't feel lonely that I cannot communicate with my family, because now there is a way and we are moving forward. Also, my friend here in the opposite team, she said that how many of you are using social media to search? Even though you have also used social media to search on this topic, because nowadays social media is not only for Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat. It's also for Google websites, also for the other safe websites, which we call search engines. We also know that so many students, they don't have opportunity to live nearby their parents, go to college or big universities which can be in their area. They sometimes have to travel far. I don't know, in another country or another state. So they can be in contact with their parents all the time. They can communicate. They can share their problems. Some people cannot travel as often. So like my friend here said, immigrants, they cannot just travel. But then they can contact their parents. They can know if they are okay or not via social media. So it's very good. And so many teenagers nowadays, they have problems. Like teenager is the problematic age. But in that way, if the parent is giving cell phone, is allowing cell phone to them, in that way you can get the location of your children, that what they are up to or what they are doing nowadays. You can install so many applications, and then you can just check wherever they are, if they have checked in or not. Doesn't matter, but there are applications in which you can spy on your children, on your own children. There may be another negative ways, but the positivity is much more than the negative, because this world is the technological world. You are like every other person has cell phone in their hands, and then if you can make if you can get benefit from that technology, why not we just use them in a positive way rather than in a negative way.
Very good. Oh my gosh. Good job,
Now
Marie.
these person.
Woo, that's rough. So now I'm gonna give 5 minutes to this side to address and counter. I'm sorry. Address any sort of issues that these folks have, and how does one phrase this? This team will have 5 minutes to provide counter arguments to the benefit. Yeah. You also gather your thoughts for a moment. Something about it, right? Okay, I don't want to rush you. Yeah. Keep it. Sorry. Maybe just to keep in mind what Mavish just said is that I think both teams will recognize that there are positives and negatives to any new technology that's happening, including social media. But their case is that on the whole, the good outweighs the bad. This side is arguing no, the bad outweighs the good. With regard to health in the family. All right, y'all ready? All right, let's do this. 5 minutes. You got this. Go ahead. Anytime.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, thanks for you guys saying this information. And then actually, I said I don't. Oh, I disagree with the using social media because social media has an effect on family, not the smartphone. And so social media means just social media like Google or something else. But actually Google is a search engine, not the social media. Anyway, so who use the smartphone and then they gonna the crime is more increasing. So just imagine, for example, 20 years ago there's no smartphone, right? And then we have to send some letter like through the USPS or some else, and then now we can save our time, we can manage our time, so we can use our time more flexibly, more effectively. But now there's no emotion of waiting. So if you waiting your people, if you waiting your friend, the friend or family, you can just send them, where are you? Where are you now? Oh, I'm on the way, just 5 or 10 minutes more, or half or 1 hour more. But 10 years ago, there's nothing. So if your friend hasn't show up, you have to wait till they come, or just like so. When I was young, I waited 4 hours, and because at the time I don't have any cell phone, and because the day before yesterday we talked about we're gonna meet here, and then I just stayed. I couldn't go anywhere. Anyway, so there's no emotion of the feeling, so I'm really sad of that one. And then so there's a mention about the depression. So actually, social media bring the depression more easily than the others. So according to the study from University of Arizona, young people who are hooked on their smartphone or social media, they got depression or loneliness get more easily. And then if young people get the depression or loneliness, the personal emotion more effect on their family. So, and then here is a kind of a different, but most of Asian, they live with family before get they married. So if the young people like teenagers or like 20s, they got the more depressed and then stressful, and then they got home, who got the effect? Obviously their family. So I disagree with their side. Thank you.
You got about a minute. You want to talk? It's up to you.
No, I have more idea.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead. You'll have 2 minutes at the end. Did you want to talk now?
No, that was
Sounds good. All right, no worries. Cool. All right, cool. Super. Hey, I gotta commend both sides here. They were using their 5 minutes to address some of the arguments that the other side was making and using clarification. We're not talking about Google, people. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Redirecting. That's a helpful tactic in debate. So So yeah, by the way, I'm evaluating all of those things in the sense I'm listening for general fluency, pronunciation, range of vocabulary, things like that. Anywho, last 2 minutes, just you can use this moment to summarize your point. So I'm just kind of killing time a moment for them to gather their thoughts. Are you ready? 2 minutes. I believe in you. All right, Sarah. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll open it up for Q&A. How's that?
Okay, first I asked them, in conclusion, how many people can survive without social media? How many people without social media? So everyone, its answer is, each person depend on social media nowadays. So in conclusion, social media is a good platform to each person. So social media to keep in touch with friends and family whenever you live and whatever you do. And you can connect to people all over the world. I'm not talking about the stranger people. People know that who is a stranger for us. If you know that he or she is a stranger, you never talk. You can't talk with them, and you also tell them, our children tell them, you can't talk with them because you know that they are a stranger. So this is the tools you can use for the WhatsApp for your family, for your friends. They are living in the another country. For your family friends also. So you know that who is a stranger and who is not stranger, who is your family person. And depression, you're talking about the depression. This is not a one thing is for the depression. Nowadays a very fast life. So people very fast and move on, very fast and catch up with the other things. Depression, you talk about the loneliness because of the social media. No, when you feel lonely, that time you use WhatsApp and talk with your parents. Because you have the tools, you have the devices, you have the medium to talk with the parents.
Sounds good. Time's up.
I'm sorry.
You made your point there. Yeah.
Don't get mad.
Awesome, Chris. It's a solution for
Sarah,
depression.
don't get
I
mad.
see what you're doing there.
Sarah,
Yeah. Okay.
you're very passionate.
Don't be aggressive.
Right.
Cool down.
Debate, it is a debate.
Good. So 2 minutes for this team. And again, start thinking about some maybe comments and or questions you have for the panel up here. All right, 2 minutes. Anybody want to talk? You're going to talk, right, Vanessa? Is that right? Okay, cool. Come on over. All right, go. Yeah, I believe in you.
Find the solution from the
Right.
social media.
Okay. So
Anytime.
I would like to point out that I said that technology has helped us. There are some good things, but there are some bad things. This team thought that some people can find love on internet, but I have to say we can find serial killers on internet too, because they are pretending they are good when they are not good. And there are some weak people, they don't only want to spend time with their parents, they want to make their own family. They want to create emotional connections. They want to get married. How you can get married with your parents? That is impossible. Another thing that I want to point out is kids are exposed to bullying. Now we have social media. Now we have a new name, cyberbullying. How we can stop this? This is impossible. Yes, we can talk with our kids, but we cannot avoid some situations. We cannot put our kids, our generation, in a bubble. They have to come out and grow up, and they have to learn about other situations. For example, every day we learn about, okay, the kid of my neighbor was kidnapped because she was using an application in order to meet someone, and when the night comes, the kids doesn't come with the parents. The house has an empty room and the family is broken.
Michael?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Using social media for the Kahoot.
Yeah.
My God.
No. I'm really using a computer. I think your point was well made. I mean, can't conflate or include anything done with a computer or the internet as social. Yeah, it's narrowly social. Google's not social media, things like that, right? Okay, cool. All right, so I'll open it up for any comments and questions. Some of you got kids, and so this really hits home. And I mean, I don't have kids of my own, etc. So maybe you have a personal feeling on the matter. Some kids that are 13 years old or whatever. Anybody? I want to direct a question and or comment to either side. Yeah. Yes, go
Yeah,
for
my
it. Yeah.
first question to the disagree team.
All right.
What is one of the biggest disadvantages of social media to the families?
Okay, this is a really smart question. Yeah, it is. Because I don't have kids, but I have siblings and they are teenagers. And some of these I see, when I see sometimes my sister, I see she's using her phone and she's losing the contact face.
This must be the first one concerning this theme. It's a video. This is what I was expecting you to say.
The
Me too.
consort.
Because they
Me too.
are just addicted, and parents
It is
sometimes are
addictive.
addicted too. Like we don't used to speak
Yes,
during our lunch and dinner
I
times.
agree
We
with
are
you.
all on the phone, cell phone.
that's the point. Also, I see it is an issue because the kids get distracted and they didn't do the homework, they didn't study enough hours.
Yeah.
The parents want to work, and in order to work, they start to using the phone and
Yeah.
checking the emails. That is not a good family.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah,
used
no.
it first,
Okay.
and then I did.
Fair enough. I'll let this side address it, and anybody else over here.
No, but nowadays, like all parents, I've seen, whenever you go in malls for shopping or grocery, anywhere, like 6, 7 years, even my daughter is 6 months, if I give her a phone, she will look. Even my husband she look at her. I avoid it, because she's too small. But your parents, they don't care, they're 6 months, 8 months, it doesn't matter, they give them, this look, they play,
Exposing to
yeah,
these things.
Oh, okay. But to redirect this, what she was saying, she was talking about the addictive
time is
comment.
different, now
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
time.
now it's
talking
technology, right?
Well, maybe starting to be addicted. We're talking about like kids. and then-
Yeah, we are
I
talking about.
cannot say.
Okay, let me
Sure,
explain.
sure.
You are moving to another direction.
Right.
I was pointing out that one of the big disadvantages that all families are kind of, we are losing our family connections because we are trying to live our lives in a virtual lifestyle. Like too addictive to all these social media.
Yeah, but then you
You have
cannot
to make time.
You cannot be reluctant.
Yeah.
You cannot be reluctant because you will be exposing yourself to these technologies or social media in your life. The thing is that you have to set boundaries. That's the only way.
Yeah, you make
So then I also have a 5-year-old, and he knows that he wants tablet or he wants iPad. But then there's a time limit that this is the only time you can use it. This is the only time you can watch TV. Otherwise, you cannot. So it's up to the parents.
Yeah, I think she recognizes that too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, because I have the kids and he using the tab, but whole week he doesn't use the tab because we didn't give tablet to him. I said that do your homework, do meet your friends outside and play with them. That is your responsibility as a parent.
I'm imagining he's I'm imagining he's playing video games and such, right? Okay. Maybe that could have been brought up a bit.
iStation or like iStation for the like activities,
Okay.
like school activities. He can do it in the iStation.
All right. We're not. Go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah, please.
Yes,
We need to
okay,
redirect
so
this to social media.
Actually, I
tablets.
totally agree with your ideas. I saw a lot of parents, they gotta give their smartphone to the kids to, and then, but did you know about the
Toddler.
baby?
Toddler.
Toddler. And then the kids, babies, especially 0 to 4 years, and then if they using the smartphone a lot, the smartphone affects their right of the brain, the brain of the right. So it's the right side, right side. So
That's a
so
separate topic.
if your right side of the brain couldn't develop very well, it could bring memorize, so decreasing memorize, and then speaking also. So it could be bring the kid development too.
Okay, fair enough. I think that the topic though is not just computers in general. And, yeah, we're speaking about social media and its impact on specifically. Yeah.
On family.
Now, I mean, okay. Anybody else want to back there want to weigh in with a comment though, and or a question to anybody over here? Yeah. All right, cool. Not maybe not. Fair enough. All right. I'm just curious. You get to pick. You picked the thing randomly. Well, I know you worked out something else to be in this team, but hey, were you put in the side that you personally agree with that generally social media, not computers and tablets and okay, social media specifically like Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, and maybe even I would argue many video games could be a social networking platform, right? Where they interact with kids from all over the world in a small degree. I mean, that actually wasn't brought up there, but maybe you got kids. Were you in the right spot for your personal opinion? Yeah.
I don't use my Facebook.
Yeah. Well,
For the social media, yeah. Because we don't have family here. They are like in another country, so we have to communicate with them, and this is the only thing we use it
Got it.
nowadays.
On the whole, so all in all, generally it's a literally positive thing.
During the debate.
They're in the debate. Yeah.
Smartphone is different.
Yes.
We are talking about
Not Google.
This is the primary thing
yeah,
which the
you
social
are
Mas
media
ela faz
is.
um fórum,
smartphone
sim.
and then we are talking about the social media.
Fair enough. That's a fair point. We can't.
Another way to use social media.
And I just called them.
Yeah.
Using the
Mira, eu tenho só duas.
But what's another way to use the social media, the phone or the tablet or the internet, or this is the only way to use the social media.
That's beside the point. Your point is well taken. Your point is well taken. Fair enough. At any rate, yeah. Were you put in the right team?
We got the way
Okay. I'm gonna redirect this. Okay. Fair enough. Any technology that connects people would be in the category. And I'm glad that you're emphasizing we need to keep this on track because that's an important tactic in debate. This is what we're debating, not the other thing. Okay. All right. So one more question, Mr. Jamie. Make a comment and we'll wrap this up. Go ahead.
It's not a question, it's for voting.
Sounds good.
Pero ella
It
tenía
depends. It has a both. Each in this universe, each and everything has a both advantage and disadvantage. It's the way you're looking, what you taken, what you choose the positive side or you choose the negative side, right? The social media both has a positive and negative effect. First of all, I'm gonna tell you the negative one. When you post, you are visiting the Galveston Beach for two or 3 days. So you inviting the theft to come and steal your stuff. That's the negative thing.
Sure.
And the second one is a positive thing. There is a video on Facebook, the American girl who fall in love with Indian guy and happily marry her. So it has a both positive and a negative thing. This is the point. What you day of you are looking, how you use. You set the boundaries or not. you set a time limit to, I'm gonna use these for only these people who is beneficial to me.
Fair enough.
That's it.
You brought up an interesting disadvantage that I hadn't heard yet, but when you post where your location is, you're advertising,
Yeah.
I'm not at home, you can steal my house, steal from my house, interesting. Interesting.
Nobody,
I
big
have
family,
lots of
some,
picture of my
some of the people choose, I'm at Disney World, Florida with my family, whole family,
Yeah.
enjoying family at Disney
that's
World.
right.
So, you invited her there to come and see your son.
I was like, were you in the right team?
I never post that one.
No, actually,
Hold on, everybody, hold on. Shh, shh. 2 more minutes and then we're out of here, I promise. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
okay, my purpose of bringing this idea is just of make an emphasis. Like nothing in life is too good or too bad. There are something in the middle. Because yes, this is necessary for being contact, but at the same time it's harmful. So we have to figure out how we can get in contact and protect not only ourselves, our friends, our family, how we can make mistakes, because I see many mistakes that are happen in life, and nobody wants to miss a member of the family. So just make a point how we can prevent negative things.
You're hoping all of us would be vigilant and watch carefully for possible dangers that are not obvious.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Ambiguity, huh?
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Little ambiguity. Okay. Neat. Folks, we're gonna wrap it up. Tomorrow, maybe we'll start at like 9:30. 9:30. Try to be here. By the way, I'm taking attendance tomorrow. Even if your grade is completely finished, okay? Let you know, I'm taking attendance tomorrow, but even if your grade is finished. But we got one more debate about fast food tomorrow, okay? And after that, we'll sing some Christmas songs or
But
whatever.
we can come and find you tomorrow.
That's fine, yeah. I'm going to start the debate at 9:30. If you end up coming late or something like that, I'm going to be very flexible tomorrow about the attendance. I'll just show up, it's okay. You got to start? You want to start a little bit late? Maybe? It's fine, we can do that. The first hour, we can do something different, yeah. We'll have one debate tomorrow, we'll make it happen. Thank you for letting me know, yeah, that's quite all right. We'll start a little bit later then. I say 9:30 so people show up.
No, this is not first
Coffee and
debate.
picture, I am happy what you said.
Oh, maybe you don't know yet.
This is not first debate, not
Got it, I'll keep
first
it.
debate.
Alejandro Anand or Isabella.
Yes,
No, it's not about you, I'm gonna tell you special.
Is it there?
You don't want it?
No. That's where.
Or you want to?
You don't have to. No, last time.
¿Qué manilla? Tomando medicina, igual que yo.